Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. The San Francisco 49ers shook the football world today with a shocking announcement that has left fans and analysts alike questioning the future of their season. Rumors have been swirling for weeks about potential off-field issues surrounding star running back Christian McCaffrey, but no one could have predicted the confirmation that has now emerged. According to insider sources, the team officially confirmed a suspension for McCaffrey due to a violation of the league's anti-doping policy, a revelation that instantly sent shockwaves through social media and sports news outlets. Conversations in locker rooms, fan forums, and analyst panels are now dominated by speculation about how this absence will affect the team's offensive strategy. McCaffrey, known for his explosive plays and unique ability to change the course of games, will now be sidelined for an indefinite period, leaving the 49ers scrambling to adapt. Rumors suggest this suspension could alter playoff aspirations dramatically. Insiders hint that the decision did not come lightly, and sources close to the team indicate that the front office had been investigating possible infractions for some time before reaching the unavoidable conclusion. The timing of the announcement, coinciding with the mid-season stretch, fuels speculation that management wanted to control the narrative before it spiraled uncontrollably across media outlets. Fans, already tense from a roller coaster season, are now divided between disbelief, outrage, and concern over how the team will adjust in McCaffrey's absence. Analysts are already projecting changes in play calling, with backup running options and offensive schemes being scrutinized for effectiveness without the star's presence. Rumors about internal locker room tensions and the morale impact on the team have intensified, with some suggesting that the suspension might even affect the coaching staff's strategic decisions. Social media is flooded with debates, memes, and heated discussions, turning this story into more than just a sports headline. Speculation continues to swirl around McCaffrey's immediate future, with insiders hinting at possible appeals or negotiations behind the scenes. Sources indicate that legal and league advisors have been engaged in ongoing discussions regarding the length of the suspension and potential mitigating circumstances. Fans are now creating theories ranging from accidental ingestion of banned substances to deliberate violations, each narrative gaining traction in sports communities online. Analysts point out that McCaffrey's absence creates a significant vacuum in offensive production, which could ripple across the league as other teams adjust their defensive strategies. The rumor mill suggests that some players within the 49ers locker room may feel frustrated or blindsided, though official statements emphasize solidarity and a focus on upcoming games. Every game now carries heightened stakes, as the team attempts to prove resilience despite losing one of its most dynamic talents to disciplinary action. Sources whisper that this incident could redefine how teams handle star player conduct and anti-doping compliance moving forward. The league is reportedly taking a strict stance, with speculation suggesting that similar investigations might already be underway across other franchises. Analysts argue that the timing of the suspension could influence trade negotiations, free agency strategies, and even coaching approaches for the remainder of the season. Fans have taken to forums, podcasts, and live streams to dissect every possible angle, fueling a frenzy of opinions, predictions, and outrage. Social media influencers and sports commentators alike are capitalizing on the drama, speculating not only about McCaffrey's personal decisions, but also the ripple effects this scandal might have on team chemistry and season outcomes. Rumors even suggest potential sponsorship repercussions, adding another layer to an already complex narrative that continues to dominate headlines. Whispers from insiders hint at a growing unease within the organization, as management balances the need to maintain discipline with the pressure of performing on the field. Reports suggest that internal meetings have been heated, with coaches, executives, and player representatives working to assess damage control strategies. Some speculate that McCaffrey's teammates may face increased pressure to elevate performance, while others suggest that the suspension could galvanize the team to rally around adversity. The media frenzy surrounding this story is intense, with every press conference analyzed for subtle clues and statements scrutinized for hidden meaning. Rumors about potential replacements, lineup changes, and offensive shifts are circulating at an unprecedented rate. As fans debate the integrity of the league and the personal responsibility of its stars, the narrative surrounding McCaffrey's suspension continues to evolve, hinting at long-term consequences both on and off the field. Experts in sports ethics are now weighing in, offering theories about how the suspension reflects broader league policies, the pressures on elite athletes, and the consequences of off-field choices. Some insiders suggest that McCaffrey's high-profile status amplifies the impact of the situation, making it a cautionary tale for other players navigating professional expectations. Rumors suggest that league officials might use this case as an example to enforce stricter monitoring and education programs for athletes. Analysts also point to the potential ripple effect across fantasy leagues, betting markets, and fan engagement, creating layers of impact that go beyond simple team performance. Social media continues to buzz with speculation, with every news update met with instant commentary, memes, and heated debates. The 49ers season, once predicted to be a championship contender journey, now faces uncertainty, with McCaffrey's suspension marking a turning point in the narrative that could define this year's NFL drama. The ripple effects of McCaffrey's suspension are already being felt across the league, as rival teams analyze the 49ers' sudden vulnerability. Rumors suggest that defensive coordinators are redesigning schemes to exploit the absence of the star running back, anticipating gaps in both rushing and receiving formations. Analysts speculate that backup running backs, previously considered marginal contributors, might now face unprecedented pressure to perform at an elite level, while offensive linemen are tasked with adapting to an entirely new rhythm. Fans are divided between panic and optimism, some hoping the team can prove resilience, while others predict a collapse under pressure. Social media amplifies every whisper, with leaked training sessions, rumored player reactions, and speculative injury reports adding fuel to the fire. Commentators hint that this suspension could trigger a domino effect, influencing not only game outcomes, but also trade rumors, free agency chatter, and even coaching evaluations, making the season far more unpredictable than anyone imagined. Sources close to the 49ers locker room indicate that the atmosphere has shifted dramatically, with teammates reportedly feeling both shocked and frustrated by McCaffrey's sudden absence. Rumors suggest heated discussions in team meetings, where players are trying to reconcile loyalty to a star teammate with the harsh realities of on-field competition. Analysts speculate that some players might step up as unlikely leaders, attempting to galvanize the squad, while others may struggle under increased expectations. Social media has exploded with fan theories, debating whether the suspension will unify the team or deepen internal tensions. Coaches are rumored to be adjusting playbooks, testing alternative formations, and evaluating personnel decisions at a pace never seen before. Industry insiders hint that this drama could become a defining story of the season, reshaping the 49ers' identity while providing rival franchises with strategic opportunities they might not have imagined before this sudden turn of events. Whispers from league insiders suggest that McCaffrey's suspension might not be an isolated incident, as officials reportedly review protocols across multiple teams for potential compliance issues. Analysts speculate that the league could implement stricter testing and monitoring policies in response, signaling a shift towards zero tolerance for doping violations. Rumors also suggest that McCaffrey himself may be exploring legal options or appealing the suspension, potentially prolonging media attention and intensifying speculation about his future. Fans have taken to forums, podcasts, and live streams to debate every possible scenario, fueling a frenzy of opinions that range from outrage to cautious support. Sports commentators continue to dissect statements from both the 49ers and league officials, searching for hidden messages or subtle admissions. As the story unfolds, every new piece of information is scrutinized, creating a dynamic narrative where speculation and reality blend, keeping the fan base perpetually on edge and hungry for updates. Industry insiders hint that sponsors, brand partners, and advertisers are now closely monitoring the situation, aware of potential reputational impacts stemming from the suspension. Rumors suggest that discussions are underway to assess whether marketing campaigns and endorsements could be affected, particularly those tied directly to McCaffrey's public image. Analysts speculate that this development could influence contract negotiations, bonus structures, and future endorsement opportunities, making the suspension far more consequential than just its immediate effect on gameplay. Social media buzz continues to grow as fans dissect each potential implication, sharing memes, hot takes, and predictions that spread across multiple platforms at lightning speed. Experts argue that the financial and cultural ramifications of this suspension could ripple through the league for years, setting a precedent for how off-field issues intersect with public perception, player value, and franchise stability, turning what began as a sports headline into a multidimensional controversy. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Rumors indicate that the coaching staff is facing unprecedented scrutiny, with analysts questioning how effectively they can adapt without McCaffrey leading the charge. Sources hint that offensive coordinators are experimenting with new packages, testing both younger talent and veteran backups, trying to replicate the dynamism lost with McCaffrey sidelined. Fans speculate endlessly about potential lineup adjustments, new game plans, and the emotional impact on the locker room, fueling discussions that dominate podcasts, sports channels, and online communities. Some insiders suggest that this could be a defining moment for coaching leadership, determining whether the staff can inspire resilience or crumble under pressure. Every press conference and interview is dissected for subtle clues, and social media amplifies even the smallest hint of tension. Rumors also speculate on long-term consequences for team morale, suggesting that how the 49ers navigate this turbulent period could define not just the season, but the franchise's culture and reputation for years to come. Speculation is now extending beyond the 49ers, as rival teams, analysts, and fans consider how McCaffrey's suspension could reshape the balance of power in the league. Rumors suggest that playoff predictions may need to be rewritten, as a previously dominant offense is suddenly vulnerable, and other teams might seize the opportunity to capitalize on this unexpected weakness. Insider whispers hint at possible trades, acquisitions, or strategic shifts in response, with organizations closely observing the unfolding drama to adjust their own plans. Social media continues to serve as a breeding ground for speculation, spreading every rumor, theory, and opinion at an unprecedented pace. Analysts argue that this situation could redefine perceptions of team depth, resilience, and adaptability, turning the 49ers' challenge into a case study for organizational response to adversity. As the story develops, one thing is clear. McCaffrey's suspension is more than just a headline. It is a catalyst for a season-long saga that keeps fans and insiders alike on edge, hungry for every next twist. As the 49ers confront the uncertainty of life without one of their most explosive talents, whispers about the team's response continue to dominate conversations across sports media. Rumors suggest that locker room dynamics, leadership roles, and individual player confidence are all under intense scrutiny, with analysts questioning whether the team can maintain cohesion and focus amid turmoil. Insider speculation points to strategic pivots in offensive schemes, changes in personnel rotations, and increased reliance on previously underutilized players, all under the watchful eyes of fans and commentators alike. Social media serves as both a megaphone and rumor mill, spreading speculation about potential outcomes, motivational dynamics, and even behind-the-scenes negotiations with remarkable speed. Experts argue that the impact of this suspension could transcend immediate gameplay, influencing long-term planning, fan loyalty, and organizational reputation. In this charged atmosphere, every move, every decision, and every whispered report becomes a piece of a broader narrative, keeping the NFL universe captivated and endlessly debating the unfolding drama. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.